The X-15 hypersonic missile aircraft rose to a height of 107 km 960 m and reached a speed of 6,206 km/h. The X-15, a hypersonic rocket aircraft designed and built by North American for NASA testing, set speed records that have remained unsurpassed for over 60 years. The first aircraft with a rocket engine was the German Heinkel He-176, better known as the Messerschmitt Me-163 Comet. Even in 1944, Comet was able to reach a speed of 997.80 km/h in level flight. During testing, an unofficial flight speed record of 1,126.54 km/h was achieved, which was not broken until 1953. After World War II, as with many other projects, anything that could give the Allies an advantage was of great interest, including rocket-powered aircraft. North American, NA, was awarded the contract for the X-15 airframe in 1955, while Reaction Motors was to build the engines, and the first flight took place 4 years later in June 1959. Unlike traditional aircraft design, the X-15 was never intended to take off under its own power. Like other experimental aircraft such as the M2F3 lifting body, the X-15 was designed to be carried on a mother plane. NASA used the B-520, which was retired in 1969, and the B-52B. Both were modified with a pylon on the right wing to carry test vehicles. Designated in B-520, Great and Mighty, and in B-52B, Balls 8. Balls 8 first flew in June 1955 and was not retired until December 2004, making it the oldest flying B-52 and the only B model in service at the time. During the design phase, it was necessary to take into account that the X-15 had to fit under the wing of the B-52, which meant that the designers had to make it quite compact. It was designed for only one crew member, and had an overall length of 15.24 meters and a wingspan of only 6.7 meters. The X-15 had a very sleek profile designed to achieve hypersonic speeds. This means it was meant to be a serious machine. 3 X-15s were built, KH-15-1, -2, and -3 developed. Each was used on a varying number of flights. The X-15-1 made a total of 81 flights, while the X-15-2 only 53 flights. The power plant was also key to the initial designs. The aircraft was to be built around 2 XL or 1-1 rocket engines, and fuel tanks to bring it to the edge of space. Every aspect of the design was aimed at making the X-15 the fastest aircraft ever built. The new XL or 9-9 engine was nearly 10 times more powerful than the previous engines, and was used for the rest of the X-15 service. Incredible performance was achieved using anhydrous ammonia and liquid oxygen. The speed and altitudes that the X-15 hypersonic aircraft was able to reach broke and set many records. The highest known flight was in 1963, when test pilot Joseph Walker reached an altitude of 107 km 960 m at a speed of 6,106 km/h. Any flights above 100 km effectively qualified the pilots to become astronauts. And in 1967, the X-15 managed to reach a top speed of 6,206 km/h.